We are basically a career counseling academy. So our objective of this academy is to get you far higher than IIT, IIM, SAMES. See, when you go out of India, you should be going better than Indian colleges. So if the engineering IITs are the best, if you are going out of India, US also has bad colleges. UK also has bad colleges. Not all colleges in any country are great. Today we in India, we have IITs, there are so many engineering colleges which doesn't have any value. I am Ahmedabad, one of the premier MBA college, but there are so many MBA colleges in nooks and corner of India which is not delivering a quality, and that is directly related to the employment. When you talk about the job market is there when you go to the top universities, premier university. Somebody who does MBA from IIM Ahmedabad will always get a great job. Somebody who pass out from IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur will always get a secure a good job. But if you compromise on the college, then it is going to be a problem. Same computer engineering in IIT Bombay and same computer engineering from small college means completely different. Same MBA from IIM Ahmedabad and same MBA from the small MBA college means different. So the first, if you want to make a great career, you should never ever compromise on quality of education. Now the second question comes, oh, very difficult to get IIT IIM admission. I definitely want to go to IIT, but how difficult it is to IIT admission? Not everybody gets IIT IIMs. Then what I chose? So I had to compromise on the college because I am not academically maybe great. I'm not really a brilliant student to get into the IITs or IIMs or AIMS or ISER. Maybe my caliber is not that. And that is what is the purpose of international academy. Even if you are an average student, even if you are 55-60% mark student, you deserve to get a university far better than IIT IIMs. Even with 55-60% does not mean you need to have an inferior career. Career is not related to purely percentage of marks. If I want to be a successful in marketing, I don't require 95% marks to be a successful in marketing. Marketing requires different skills. Maybe I should be good in communication. Should be good in analytics part of it. My thinking is logical. I have a comprehension skills. So every career has got a different prerequisites for that. What we call is the basically skills and ability. This is the era of skills. This is not the era of percentage of marks. Gone are those days, and in India, we will see shortly the JEE Main, JEE Advanced, NEET, all will be scrapped. It is not going to lead it. Government of India under the National Education Policy 2020, it is already declared that one examination cannot decide. If you get a great marks in NEET examination does not mean you are a better doctor. One examination cannot decide are you going to be a successful in the career. And that is our objective. If you are going internationally, you need to go. I know IIT admissions are difficult. We know IIMs are different. But then why I should compromise? So that is with the objective we have been working for last 30 years. I was a scientist at Bhabha Atomic Research Center. We have we work with the student, with faculty, institution. We design many programs. We have team in United States. We have team in different countries. So Astute Academy is nothing but a team of academicians across the globe. We are gathered in single platform. We have the business people together, and we design innovative programs for the student. We groom what is required. What is the job market moving, where the what skills are required. Just doing a computer engineering is not going to be sufficient part of it. And that is where we have been working in educational reform for 30 years. So we work with the institution, we design the program for the institutions and all parts of it. And we always believe quality education is successful career is a fundamental right. I call it as a fundamental right. People feel, oh, I am a 60% mark student, so I should get a bad college. I will not get a premier college. Now, that mentality you need to move out. You have to be irrespective. But at the same time, we need to balance it out what is right for us and what is not right for us. It is very, very critical. And education always has to be affordable. It is not by paying the lakhs and lakhs rupees you are going to United States, you are going to UK, you are going to Australia, New Zealand. So many countries I see the people are going there with a huge money spent. It has to be affordable. The middle class, lower middle class people should afford it. That's the most critical. So quality always comes with the affordability. Internationally, quality always comes with it. And in fact, the purpose of this academy, if you are really connected with us properly, we can make an international education far, far cheaper than even in India. I'm talking of the education, international education, cheaper than India. But then you have to go through a proper process. You have to build a profile. That is going to be very, very. So we work with the grassroots level, we work with the students. I had one student who was a decent till 10th standard. He was around 65% mark student, a decent student. And then he went after 10th and 11 some junior college, and then he had a bad company and he started bunking the college. He failed 12th standard three times. He failed 12th and fourth attempt he somehow passed with 38% marks. Now think of a student who failed 12th standard three times and a fourth time with 38% marks he is passed out. What level of colleges he will get in India? Very, very difficult. We then spoke to him. He said, "What is the problem?" We counseled him. He promised no, he had a bad company. He started smoking, drinking, and bad things, so many bad habits and all these things. He said, "I'm quitting everything. I understood I made a mistake in my career. Three times I failed it, but I'm now a sincere candidate." He had good skills. We do the skill testing. We mapped it to the American university. He went to the United States. At the visa, they asked it, "Oh, 4 years gap. What has happened?" I told him very clearly, "You tell the truth." He told the truth. "I was smoking, drinking. I had this bad habit, that habit." Genuinely, he told the visa officer everything. His visa was granted. But he says the last, "I have taken over. Now I'm not going to smoke or drink or anything. Now I'm going to concentrate on my career. And that is why I'm going to United States." His visa was accepted. Today he's in third year. He's getting free education there. He is already working on Google project. He has got a job offer letter from Google in third year. So a student which is three times failing in 12th and now today working already in third year, getting a job from Google, that transformation can happen, which only international education can do. In India, he would have got somewhere admission, he would have lead into the mediocre life. Now that is what is a transformation this academy is working. And we have got many awards, Champions of Change Award, Venkaya Naidu ji. This is Niti Ayog's award. After the Padma Award, this is the second biggest award. 25 years of service. This is the Niti Ayog's award. Prior to that, Pride of Nation Award. 1971, we won war with Pakistan. Bangladesh was created. 96,000 Pakistani soldiers surrendered. After World War II, it was the second biggest surrender in the world. They celebrate Vijay Divas on 16th December, and at the time you can see General Bakshi, former air chief. They celebrate big way Vijay Divas. And I was honored at that for 25 years. We worked with the defense children of the defense forces when they were in a border and their children are here. We have been working with them. Very, very prestigious award. Rajnath Singh ji was the chief guest there. Many awards from Nitin Gadkari ji, Maharashtra Gaurav Award, and our Chief Minister Deven Fadnavis ji, Corporate Social Responsibility Award. At least six, seven awards from them. Uttar Maharashtra Ratna was very prestigious. Along with me, Lata Mangeshkar ji and ex-president Pratibha Tai Patil also got an award. Think of getting award alongside Lata Mangeshkar ji and President Pratibha Tai Patil. Very, very prestigious award. Vinod Taude ji, Education Minister. I got almost 35 was best career counselor in India. London, both houses of parliament, like we have got Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha. They have House of Lords and House of Commons have felicitated at the British Parliament. Very, very prestigious award. And recently, Shushruth Award. Shushruth and Charak, you may be knowing, the first doctors of India, ancient doctor Ayurveda and all, first surgeons. And Government of India, Ministry of Health has decided Shushruth Award on recognition of that. Very, very prestigious. I was non-doctor. I'm a PhD doctor. But all the awardees were big, big names in the medical field in India. This was the first Shushruth Award. AIMS directors, and I was the only non-medico to get such a prestigious award. We have been doing lot in the education sector. In United States, Dr. Donald Martinez, he was a dean of Columbia University, University of Chicago. He was admitting 1820s in Ivy League universities. He himself was admitting, he knows in and out of the process how the what parameters student be evaluated, what are the scholarship criterias, and he worked with that. University of Chicago, such a prestigious university. One university has produced more than 100 Nobel Prize winners. Think of a university, one university producing, what level of university we are talking about. In internationally, 85% of the research happens in universities. It's a teachers which makes the institutions. It is not buildings. They have great teachers who can do the PhD research and got a Nobel Prize. More than 50 years now, 43 years he has been working. So our international academy grooms the students starting from the ninth standard. If you want to go for bachelor's, if you want to go for master's, first year of bachelor's, we groom it so that it is not going to USA on MS or MBA and all. That is a very easy task. There are thousands and thousands of career counselors sitting, overseas education consultant, they call themselves. They are college agents. We are not overseas education consultant. They send the students to the international university, they get commission. They will not charge you money because the university is giving you. Tomorrow, Stanford or Harvard is not going to pay the money. Today, IIT, IIM is not going to pay the money if the anybody student is sent. Who is going to pay the money? Those colleges who are not getting the admission, students. They will pay. It's all commercial market. Last year, Indian student has paid 94,500 crores in 1 year in American universities. 94,500 crores. Huge amount of money because of the overseas education. They are not affordable at all. And bachelor, so rarely anybody is affordable. But they never send you to Stanford, Harvard, Columbia, University of Chicago, Yale, Cambridge, London School of Economics, in Germany, technical universities, HEC in Paris. You name the premier universities, and that university's admission, you will never ever be able to find it. And the career is there. University of California, Berkeley, is Los Angeles, University of California, Los Angeles. These are great universities worldwide, the top premier universities. You will not find any overseas education consultant will fit in. They are happy if you don't prepare it, because you come firefighting, he will get you some university, he will get a commission. But if you prepare, you will get a grade. And these universities are one of the most affordable universities also. I'll talk about that affordability also. It is not by going to this premier university, but the money wise also, how we can make it as affordable. That is going to be very, very prepared. So the first and foremost, I told you, you have to go far better than Indian institutions. Whichever field, you may be in economics, you may be in BCom, simple BCom you are doing, you wanted to become chartered accountant or anything. We have great colleges like Shri Ram College and all are there, which is very, very prominent college. You have to go far better than any Indian institutes. So which is the number one institute in India for, if you are in a design student, national NIDs in Ahmedabad, which is one of the great institutions into that, you have to go far better than NIDs. That is what is, and US News 2025 rankings, we take it. So these are the ranking. There are a lot of ranking agencies, but we don't go by perception ranking. We go by the core rankings. And that is why the US News rankings are always the best rankings part of it. But again, it is, you have to go far, far. Not every student we claim will get a Stanford and Harvard. But if you are going 400, 300, 400 rank above IIT Bombay, if you are going 500 rank above IIM Ahmedabad, those are also great institutions. You are at least going far, far above than IIM Ahmedabad or IITs. May not be a Stanford or Harvard. Doesn't mean that every student will get Stanford. But you have to go far above the Indian institutions. That is important. And any premier universities, require proper present. That is what we call is international mentoring program. So we prepare the students from ninth standard for the international mentoring programs. So we do, it is a program which is a one-to-one program. It is not a group program. Oh, there are 50 students, 20 students, 10 students. No, every student is individual. We evaluate the profile of the student. We do the analysis, what career they should be identified, the career, and then we ensure that he is groomed to that particular part. Somebody wants to become a chartered accountant, we need to groom is differently than somebody wants to make a career in medical, or somebody may be a great artist tomorrow and he wants to do in fine arts something. The careers of all the three students are different and they need a different mentoring program. Mentoring program is customized to the students. So we start evaluate the program, 3 months modules we created. Everyone we monitor it. Okay, I give you next 3 months time, we are supposed to do this. So it's an academic profile, non-academic, again based on the targeted institution. Suppose somebody says, I want to go to Stanford, Harvard. Now, what is the requirement of Stanford, Harvard? It is requirement is this, you are at this level. Can we bridge the gap? That is the international mentoring. Somebody says, I want to make a career in economics. And I know the London School of Economics is one of the great institutions in the world. Definitely. That requires a different admissions criteria. And we build those criterias as per it's an individual. The beauty of this program is the one-to-one program. So our team members for various things will be doing one-to-one. And internationally now the program is aligning to American style. National Education Policy 2020 is American policy. We had a British policy till date because British has ruled us. Now 2020 we have adopted a multidisciplinary system. What is multidisciplinary system? It is, they talk about the on the career than the course. There are so many engineers who are maybe IAS officers today. There are engineers who can become maybe a Reserve Bank of India governor. The engineer can become maybe a politician. Engineering is a degree. What career you want to make is important. So you will finish your bachelor's maybe in 4 years time, your master's in 2 years time, in 6 years you complete your education, but yeah, 35 to 40 years in the industry. Your growth of that 35 to 40 years is most critical. That is what is a multidisciplinary system. What skills I require 20 years down the line, you have to possess those skills today. So in the NEP, what it does, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, now they have merged it. Oh, previously what happens at 11th, you have to take science or commerce or arts. I'm an engineer. Along with physics, chemistry, mathematics, I want to start a business. I want to know the balance sheet, profit and loss account. I want to know the accounting. So I should take a accounting, business studies, psychology. I was not allowed to take it because science is different, commerce is different, arts is different. Now that boundary is broken. Now, along with physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, I can take accounting as a subject, psychology as a subject. That flexibility has come in multidisciplinary. When you go to the job after 10 years, you reach the managerial position. You have to handle a team under you. People management skill or psychology is most critical. Every person has to learn the psychology. Every person has to learn the C++, Java, the languages. You are not a computer engineer. You don't intend to become a computer engineer also. But one day computer person is going to report to you. As you grow in organization, it's like a pyramid. Pyramid base has to be as much broad spectrum as possible. That's how the multidiscipline. If you want to become MD CEO of a company, or you want to have your own startup, maybe today there are so many startups are coming. You need to know marketing. You need to know marketing, finance, HR, strategic management, entrepreneurship skills. Everything you need to understand it and you need to get it. You cannot be a plain engineer nowadays. If you go to an international education, even if you go to any core, you are a mechanical engineer, computer, you have to learn all the things. because it is required in the career. So you have to, they will teach an engineer the finance also. They will teach engineer, even if you are a doctor, someday you have to hold a hospital. How complex is running a hospital? It is not an easy task to run a hospital. Nursing staff, so many supplies, this and that, the patient comes. It's a complex operation. Management skills are integral. Previously, you used to ask the question whether I should go for MS or MBA. Now the or word is gone, it is and word now. And now the job market is changing. It is a skill based part of it. In last 6 months time, the whole industry has done completely U-turn. The computer engineering branch, computer science branch is gone, finished actually today. Worldwide, computer engineers are not getting a jobs. It is not computer engineering branch as a problem. You are not aligned to the job market. So now what is happening is a computer person. Now they require two types of jobs are there. You need to realign into that. First type of jobs are you have to be domain expert. What do you mean by domain expert? If tomorrow State Bank of India comes to me and says, "Oh, you are a computer engineer, great. I want to develop a banking software. I want to make my bank completely online. I want to you to make a banking software." Now the computer engineer guy, he says, "Oh, how I will do it? I don't know even debit, credit. I don't know balance sheet, profit and loss account, how the EMIs are calculated, how the banking industry works. So first, before I develop a software, I only know C, C++, Java. If I don't know the banking system, how I'm going to develop the banking software?" So the what bank says, okay, take a BCom person and I will teach the BCom person C, C++, Java. I go to CDAC and they have got a 6 months course. Let the BCom student do the 6 months course. He will be more productive in developing a banking software. So mechanical engineer can develop a software for mechanical industry better than a computer engineer. Aeronautical engineer can develop a software for that. So now the cross discipline, when Infosys, Wipro, TCS, or even Google or Microsoft comes to the campus, they pick up the students from all the streams. They will pick up electrical engineer also because their clients are maybe electrical engineering. Now, I'm not going to teach the computer engineer the basic fundamentals how the electrical industry works. Now, so the job market is shifting to a core. Now you should have the core knowledge into that, or you should be great in mathematical modeling. You should be great in mathematics. You should be great in logic. You should be great in analytics. Then you go to artificial intelligence. AI is coming big way. So you become a AI developer now. You develop the solution based on AI, or you may actually develop AI. It's a big revolution. Next 10 years time it will be a major thing. Today, just now, chat gpt 5.0 has been announced. DeepSeek has got new version. Chinese DeepSeek has new version. 85% of the coding they are doing it. Coding job is finished. I don't require coders. Only 15% job I require slightly higher level people. Every IT company is retrenching. Meta to Microsoft to Google to even TCS, you name the company, are removing the people. It is not they don't require. Employment will be generated. It is not a reduction in employment. You need to be right skilling part of it. You realign yourself to the right position. If you feel I want to take a coding job, there is no coding job now. Yeah, I'll go and do programming job. That is not, that is lowest ladder job. Some few jobs here and there will be 10, 15, 20,000 rupees salary job. It is not really going to grow it. So tomorrow I want to go to Kashmir and I want to go to 7 nights tour to Kashmir and I have got maybe 1 lakh rupees budget. I will give a problem to AI. He will complete calculate which train or flight you should take, whether the berth is available in a train, what are the things, how much fare, where to get it down, which hotel to go, what is the sightseeing cost, what is the food cost, what this, and in 1 lakh rupees he will give complete itinerary. Healthcare industry, every industry you know, see the solution provider. So we require AI solution providers. Huge number, huge number. You cannot imagine how many numbers will be required. So move away from coding. You should learn the code. But now either you align with the core part of it, or you align with the AI. That's how this is changing. Every industry is changing. Mechanical industry is changing. Mechatronics has come. Now today, the lace potato chips, from peeling to the packaging, no human hand. Everything is automated. Everything is automated. They will peel it off. They will choose the right quality of the potatoes, peel it off, wash it, slice it, again wash it, fry it, I add the spices, weight, packaging, nothing. There's no manpower requirements. Industry 4.0, Industry 5.0 is coming into that. So now the choosing the career is very important, and that has to be mapped to skills and ability. Important is skills and ability. So tomorrow, Stanford and Harvard is not bothered really what percentage of marks you have got. If you want to come as a marketing person, do you have possesses a skill as a marketing person? He's going to ask. You have to prove it. You are going to be successful in the career. Success in the career is most important. You go to the court of law. Some lawyers are earning in crores of rupees. Some lawyers are not earning any. It is not a question whether law is good or bad. If you have skill as a lawyer, you will perform better than other lawyer. You do better. Some Supreme Court lawyer in one hearing what they earn, maybe some other lawyer may not be earning in a whole year. So in every career, there are successful people, there are not that successful. The identification of the career is most critical. Who should become doctor? Who should become engineer? And even in engineering, I want to become a nanotechnologist. What skills are required? Teacher require different skill, pilot require those skills and ability is very important. And third is personality. You should be doing a proper testing before you do that. And this is a most critical area where the students, we start our mentoring program. My mentoring program starts with the analysis of career. Just because percentage of marks you are great, I'm good in mathematics, so I take the engineering. I hate mathematics, I don't like the science, so I will take commerce. I don't know anything about commerce, but because I hate mathematics, I'm taking the commerce. Now, once I take a commerce, I don't know what says commerce mein chartered accountant is good. So, like I said, rat race, you are just moving against a chartered accountancy, this and that. That's not leading you. You need to know where exactly what skills you have. And personality is really important. If you are in merchant navy, you are six months in the ship. You cannot crib after that. Okay, 6 months, 7 months, my family life getting disturbed. You should know. If you are IS officer, it's a great position. Every 3 years, you will be transferred. Maybe sometimes in small village, you will go also. But you cannot crib it. You know, your child's education may be happening in 5 different schools or 6 different schools. That is how the part of life psychologically you should accept. Somebody doesn't like traveling and he takes a marketing job where 15-20 days is a travel is a problem. Pilots travel almost 5 to 6 days a week. Now you cannot say, oh, I have taken a pilot's job. It's a great job, pilot's job. My personality, grass is always greener on the other side. So identification is the first step. We do that from ninth standard. Every student must do it. If you align, you should enjoy the 35, 40 years. If you enjoy, it should not, oh, Monday is coming tomorrow. Now I have to go back to office. Now that feeling, if you are coming, that means you are not in right way. You should enjoy. And when you enjoy, you perform. When you perform, you grow. You don't have to push it. So somebody grows faster than others. Somebody at 47 years become a Microsoft CEO. Dhirubhai Ambani was just a matriculate. At that time, such a complex refinery was created. He had a different skills. The whole industry is moving to the skill based. And your hard work is definitely important, but this is going to be important. So, international academy, we work with the students, identification of career, and then we groom it. That 3 months ka profile. Lot of pathway batches we design. Partial education in India, internationally, balanced internationally, all these things which is possible. And it is now the education is the credit based. So anywhere to anywhere transfer is possible. You can do 2 years of engineering here and go 1.5 years in United States. You can get an American degree tomorrow. You do 2 years of 1 or 2 years here, go to Germany, balance, do the German education, you can get it. Lot of flexibility in education. So if I'm not getting IIT, does not mean I'm somewhere I should be compromising on my quality of education. And research is something important. The teachers should do the research first. If there is a faculty is good, teachers makes the institution. So it is now the education paradigm is shifting. So most of the places across the globe, India, as I said, is still, but in next 2 to 3 years time, those who are in ninth standard, maybe they will see this pattern: 50% weightage to academics, 25% non-academics, and 25%. So non-academics means what? Or academics means what? Academics does not mean only percentage of marks, 9, 10th, 11, 12 percentage. No. It is also what project somebody's done, Homi Baba, somebody's done Science Olympiad, somebody is participated in Maths Olympiad. You have done some projects, good projects into that. Any implementation, science-based implementation, non-academic, and even advanced placement exam, which I will tell you later. Non-academic, somebody is good in sports, somebody is good in cultural, somebody, the lot of Rotary International, we are getting now the Rotary International support. So your tree plantation drive, to blood donation camps, to organ donation pledge, to maybe a plastic bag eradication, we are water management, literacy drive, education, lot of social environmental things, you need to showcase it. Rural service, helping others, go to maybe Vridhashram, blind school, lot of things which we need to do under the non-academic. So we get this activity done from you. Admission is not purely based on academic or examination. So it has almost 25% weightage internationally. And this is going to be a very, very critical component in the admission non-academic part. Somebody may be a good Kathak dancer. Oh, it's a great Kathak dancer. Now you have to really transform into how Kathak dance is going to help you. So Kathak dance is, I will take the questions at the last. You can start typing in question answer tab. I will put it onto that. So Kathak dance, what is Kathak dance has given? My physical strength, my mental strength. Now my anger level is got. It's a synchronization. It's a hard work. It's a synchronization. If I'm performing with my fellow artist, Kathak dancers, I need to synchronize into that. Now that I have become a better person, now I can anger my management skill. If you are physically and mentally fit, you can perform better. Physical, mental field. And that's what the Kathak dance is giving you. It's a teamwork. You can work as a team. That shows you leadership quality. It teaches you lot of management skills, the Kathak dance. So for say it is a Kathak dance, or I'm playing cricket, or I'm playing badminton, or I'm playing any sports, but you need to transform that into that. And it's the efforts which is important internationally, not the results. Somebody won the gold medal in Olympics. Oh, great person. We always say, oh, gold medal he won. But somebody who came 15th in the Olympics was equally great person. He could not win a gold medal, silver or bronze medal, but he has worked hard to reach to a Olympics level itself is a huge achievement. To participate in Olympics itself is a great achievement. Maybe somebody was better on that particular day, and that is why he won the gold and he could not. He doesn't become inferior. So it is not winning or losing. It is about the efforts, what efforts you have done. Industry looks at efforts. The academia looks at efforts. Your admissions look as the efforts part of it. It is not about the things part of it. So now the SAT type of examinations have become popular in every country. In India, almost 65 universities accept the SAT score for admissions. Now the CUT is coming. Even top universities from Sharda University, or you talk of the MET University, or you talk about the Manav Rachna University, MIT, you have any Ashoka University, you name the universities now the are accepting SAT exam, SRM Chennai to Manipal to VIT Vellore, many universities. SAT, and the second is advanced placement. Now, CUET exam, which is India has introduced, is a combination of SAT and AP. So every student has to be done that. So what is CUET has done is CUET has reduced the syllabus. So JEE mains exam, for engineering, if you want to become engineer through central universities in the CUET, they have reduced the syllabus by 60% and slowly they will further reduce. Ultimately, it is not the coaching industry and somebody goes and just struggle and appear and doesn't mean he's a better engineer or doctor or any other person. IELTS and TOEFL is basic English, reading, writing, listening, speaking. You should be surviving in an English speaking country. Basic level. It is not English. It's a very, very easy test which are there. And for post graduation, it is higher level version, GRE and GMAT part of it. So SAT is simple, 2 hours test, 6 and 7 standard mathematics. That's all. 6 and 7 standard mathematics. What we call analytical ability. And English comprehension. Comprehension means what? Unseen passages. In school, we have studied now. We have a passage, you read the passage and answer. 800 marks of the mathematics, 800 marks of English. 6 and 7, not even this. Even art students take SAT exam. It is not meant for engineers. 1600 marks. If you get 1300 marks, most of the universities, even in USA, will grant you 60-70% worth of scholarship. If you touch 1500 out of 1600, many university may give you 100% scholarship, free of cost education in United States. This is the examination more than the admission it is used for scholarships. SAT. Just 6 and 7, not even 8 standard mathematics. It's not a rocket science exam. 1 hour of maths, 1 hour of English. You really prepare this examination. We have 3 tutorials for this. Magoosh, we are tied up, which is the #1 company in United States. Free tutorial you can find out on my website. You don't require a tuition class for 6 standard or 7 standard mathematics. You may be taking this is either in 11th standard or maybe 12th standard. Now at 11th standard, you don't want to take the 6 standard tuition. I think you should be able to do it. It is a coaching industry which is grown up for a proportion, but you don't require basic. Very, very easy. Every student, irrespective whether you are going internationally or not going internationally, has to take a standardized test. Part of it. Almost now the 7 times, now they will increase to 8 times into that. 1300 out of 1600 and you get a huge scholarship. 1500, though, you can expect, most of the students can expect, unless he has too weak in academics or he has not done any other. So this is one of the criteria. It is not the sole criteria. Please understand that. And advanced placement. Advanced placement is the most critical exam. If you want to go top 10 universities in United States with 100% scholarship, it is AP. What it does, it will test you only for 1 or 2 chapters. 1 or 2 chapters, that's all. So in arts, we have got a 2D art, 3D art, drawing, history, music. Somebody wants to make a career, English language comprehension, history. Somebody may be going for history, different history, geography. If you are mathematics or computers, or particularly AI engineer, basic level maths, calculus, low level calculus, higher level calculus. One chapter, not a full mathematics. Computer science fundamentals, principle, statistics, 1 chapter or 2 chapters. Ninth and 10th standard syllabus. Ninth and 10th standard syllabus, base level, 1 or 2 chapters, that's all. It's not full physics, full chemistry, even biology, 1 chapter, chemistry, physics may only electricity, magnetism, or mechanics. I don't want full physics. Testing 9th and 10th, only 1 or 2 chapters. You prove your mental, you are good in this chapter. Mechanics, 1 chapter you study, 9th and 10th, and you prove that. You don't have to give such a complex JEE mains or JEE. Stanford, Harvard doesn't have any entrance examination. This proves your subject thing. 1 chapter. So this you should take 2 or 3 subjects every year from 9th standard. This is exam happens once a year in month of May. So when you're going for 9th to 10th in the month of May, 2 to 3 subjects, 10 to 11, 2 3 subjects, 11 to 12th, and after 12th, 4 Mays. 10 to 12 subjects, if you do it and you perform well, you may waive off 4 years engineering degree or any other degree, arts, commerce, it all the spectrum. Even you can give almost 40 subjects are there. 3 years, 4 years degree, you can do it, and very, very premium. Even languages. Somebody may be learning Spanish, somebody may be learning German, French, any language you are taking. It saves money directly in the terms of credits. And this is, I'm talking of the internationally. So if you take the AP, which is normally equivalent to the IB boards, many people take IB board higher level. But here, one chapter. Don't have to do anything. There is a YouTube channel on advanced placement into that. Many people are not aware, they don't take this exam. But this will take you the very, very premium institution. So internationally, no entrance test, no merit list, success in the career, academic, build academic, and that is what is the mentoring program all about. It will identify the career, build your profile, and we handle complete end-to-end admission process. Third part is admission process. Application form filling, essay part of it, everything we particular bit. Robust applications has to be prepared. More than 100 essays has to be written because you have to prove you are going to be successful. Your percentage of marks doesn't tell you are you going to be successful in the career. Now the universities are relying a lot of essays, and it is based on you. Early application, 1 year in advance, you have to make it. When you go to the 12th standard, immediately your application has to be made and apply for the scholarships. As I say, a complete academic profile from ninth standard, your SAT marks, your complete non-academic profile, all will together will give you the scholarships and the admissions, both. And there are need-based scholarships. Now, need-based scholarship is very, very critical because income criteria in India also there are scholarship based on the income criteria. Now, if you go to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT in USA, one of the top university, what it says is need-based scholarship. If your income is less than $2 lakh, what does that mean? 1.6 crores per year. If your parents' income is less than 1.6 crore, you go free of cost into MIT. So 13, 14 lakhs rupees, if your parents' income is 10 lakhs rupees or lower, lot of universities, so lot of parents which are there, which is income is less than 10 lakhs rupees per month. Now, somebody who's earning 5 lakh, 10 lakhs a month, he feels I'm a decent income person. Why I should apply for need-based scholarships? People don't apply for need-based scholarships. Some universities has got a 5 lakh threshold. Every university has different thresholds. So some Ivy League has a 5 lakh thresholds. If your income is less than 5 lakh, they will provide free of cost education. So you have to prove by the CSS profile or income tax returns. So you have to give them the details. Ki really you are not able to really get your income is less than 10 lakhs. So you have to prove, or your income is less than 5 lakhs. So you have to prove by income tax return. If your income tax return shows that it is less than, and you provide all the documentation, definitely. So at the time of admission, universities will not look at your financials. At the time of admission, they will not look at financials. But at the same time, when your admission is done, and then you say, oh, I don't have money. You have given me admission, it's okay, but I don't have money to pay your higher amount of fees. So if you apply to, there are universities which are called full need universities. Once you are admitted in a full need university, it is universities bother. They cannot remove you. If you say, I don't have money to pay university, they say, okay, how much you can pay? Show me your income tax returns and all other documentation. It is their responsibility to pay the balance fees. They cannot remove you because you are not paying it. And all premier universities are there. Even Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Columbia, University of Pennsylvania, Brown University, they are full need universities. Amherst, Bowdoin, MIT, Dartmouth, Georgetown, Washington Lee. Long list. I have just listed down some of the full need universities. Now, this full need universities, what happens is you have to get admission into that. So you go to University of Pennsylvania and you say UPenn is Ivy League university again, very premier university, and you say I don't have money to pay your fees, higher fees. It is their responsibility to do it. People don't know how really the things has to be done. So more the premier universities, it is the lesser the cost part. And it saves huge cost, more affordable and lot of saving in terms of cost. Very, very important. There is an in-state fees. In United States, there is an in-state and outside state fees. So California student going to California University, they get 50 to 60%. From we make the international student in-state fees. We are one of the cheapest in India in international education. Nobody can beat us actually in India because we do not have the tie-up with the university. We don't take a single paisa commission from any university across the globe. We are not college agents. We are career counselor. We build your profile. We will take you to top universities and we will ensure that you get a huge scholarship. But you need to give me at least 1 or 2 years time to build a profile. Profile building is not an overnight process. Even if I have to improve your English part of it, English improvement is not an overnight process. The things are different in a way. So you need to come into that. And lot of pathway programs, as I said. Partial education in India. So, okay, you don't want to go after 12th standard to international university, it's fine. 2 years you spend in India, then move to USA or Germany and you do balance education. You are going to a shorter duration of time in United States. So as it is, your cost will be low. You are going only for 1 year or 1.5 years in United States. Your cost is low. Plus we get a scholarship, hardly any cost actually. And you get a degree from very, very premium university. Even if you are doing from any university in Pune or Mumbai or any in Maharashtra, move it. Even existing students sitting it. So I got a full-fledged session on this at 5 o'clock today. So those who are interested, please join. This pathway is very, very critical. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has signed a statement with President Trump, and they have written the pathway program. It is a focus area of government of India. And this pathway is not happening only internationally, it is happening in India. Now you can change every year college in India. You maybe I wanted to go for IIT, I did not get IIT admission. I can apply now. The next year IITs are opening. This year it is not open. Next year you can go literal in IIT. College of Engineering Pune. I could not get admission into that first year. I do the first year in some other college, again shift it. College changing in India is already being done. Only government specific college will be open next year. But the private colleges, you can go first year to Pune College, second year to BITS Pilani today. Okay, okay, I wanted BITS Pilani. BITS Pilani is a great engineering institution. I'll be talking in detail about it at a 5 o'clock. So, at a part of mentoring program, we will prepare you for that also. As a pathways, international gateways or pathways is very, very. Again, nobody in India is doing all this program. We are the unique programs we are running in India. Germany is another very good country. All courses are free, Germany. English medium free courses. I'm taking one specific session at 8 o'clock today on Germany. Free bachelors, no English medium, premier universities, public universities, not a single paisa fee. And you can work part time to earn the money, and it's literally free. If your living cost is not there and your college doesn't have fees, we take into the UK, Australia, New Zealand in the transfer also, but slightly more costlier than US and Germany. US and Germany I promote always more than the. It is not the Australia is not a great, but it's a very costly country. So people who go to Australia, UK with the intention of settling down, those are inward countries, I call it. Outward means what they want to do business with the world. America want to do business with world. Germans wants to do business. Their curriculum is designed. You will not find in household appliances, mobile, car, or any of the electronics item, any of the Canadian companies or Australian companies. Very rarely you will see Australian or Canadian companies. So they have great companies. That's a great countries. but they don't want to do business in the world. So people go, they will be very, very localized. You go settle. People go to USA not because of the settlement. Don't look at the only a settlement part. Quality of education is the foremost why people go. There are many people says I want to go to Canada. They go to USA, complete the degree, next day flow to Canada and settle down in Canada. Or next day you come to India, you will all the Microsoft to Google will take you on platter with the American degree. If you go to Germany, come you Mercedes Benz and all these companies will take you. So job is never a problem when you do from premier universities. Part of it. And current political situation, what globally is happening, the jobs are completely being restructured. You need to really choose the subjects which are related to the career part. So standard branches, oh, I do computer engineering, somebody branch it data science. No, data science, there is no jobs. Data science is only for after 3 to 4 years experienced people. If a fresher feels I want to get a job in data science, is not possible. So you can do a degree with the data science, but at the first 4 years, you cannot be getting a direct data science job. Very, very few. It's a good branch of work, great branch. It's a great career. Data science is a great career, but not for freshers. And many times they keep on with the ambition, oh, I will be doing data science, I'll be doing. Is a paradigm shift is happening. Even simple as a law. Now is a specialized line circle. Somebody is specialized in contract drafting, merger acquisitions. I'm expert in merger drafting contract with mergers and acquisitions. There are international dispute, arbitration, big, big complex cases are there. I'm handling that part of it. They are more than a regular lawyer which goes to the court. Now, in a law, there are specialized lines. There are immigration lawyers now. It's coming. There are patent lawyers which are different, earning huge amount of money than maybe a regular lawyers who are going in the court of law. So our job is to identify not today. You are maybe a ninth standard student or 10th standard student. 2 to 3 years you do 12, 4 years bachelor, 2 years 10 years later you will be entering career. Whatever is the top may come down, whatever is the bottom may go up. Absolutely. What today is trending may not be there by the time you reach the career stage. Don't think what is happening in the market. Finish off the thing. You pyramid base has to be broad spectrum. So I'll be taking this pathway programs at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock, again, English medium part. So whether chartered accountant, doctors, pre-medical, pathways, all these things comes under the International Academy. It's a bright spectrum based on the requirement. It's a one-to-one. Again, I'm repeating. This is a program which is one-to-one. Only specific voluntary services we do in group. Okay, I want to go for tree plantation drive. I make a groups and we take it. Rotaract Club, every person become a Rotaract Club members. Now Rotaract Club has got additional when you go internationally, you will get internships, you will get a job. Rotary Connect is so strong. People are struggling today many times in the jobs part of it. Here you will get on a platter because you are a Rotaractors. You can connect to any Rotarians. We will get you connected to the Rotarians. All the industry people are Rotarians today. It's the biggest NGO in the world. You want internship, international internships part of it? Rotary International is there. Be a Rotary. It costs you, I think, 11 or 1200 rupees per year. 1100 1200 rupees per year to become a rotractor. I will send you a form, or you can connect to my office. 1200 rupees, but the benefits are so phenomenal. You go to any 200 countries, their presence is there. 200 countries, any country in Europe you go, you will find a local, and they will help you emotionally. In places of war and all, they have evacuated, they have kept the people on their home, they have protected, they are like local guardians to you there. Any small things are there, problems are there, they will call you in festivals. Rotary network is so strong network. Many times people have stranded in airport because of the cancelled flight, or something has happened and you miss the flight because of delay. They have taken it to your home. Just connect with the Rotary. Rotary Connects is very, very strong. So any country, I just listed some company. You want to go to US, UK, Australia, even Europe, Latvia, Lithuania, Finland, Czech Republic, Sweden, Holland, Azerbaijan, Portugal, Estonia, Spain, France, Italy, you name the country, Finland, all are there. Singapore, European Union, Germany, Dubai, the international, whichever country you go, you have to go to top college. That's what is the international academy will give you. And once you go to great college, top college, your career is made. That's what is international, but it will require efforts from your side. We have to follow the proper protocol, like you do for JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, NEET. You work very very hard for JEE Mains, JEE Advanced. Now you are going better than IIT. You are going better than the IIM Indian Institute of Science, AIMS, New Delhi Medical College. So even medical US people, maximum people are going, not China, Russia, Ukraine, Georgia, and all this. Oh, it's a US is the leading. Maximum number of students going for medical is USA. Nobody talks because these agents are making to different countries. So we start from 8th, ninth standard. The earlier it is better. More the time I get it, more the things which we can do. So we every month we have separate batch we create, but batches are created as I say is non voluntary service and another, but otherwise it's a one-to-one program. You can just work it out, and we can make it okay. You want to go to Cambridge University in UK or any of the university. We will evaluate your profile. We will assess the chances. We will build it. But in any case, you are going far better than the Indian institutions. So the analysis part, we do it into that admission criteria, evaluation, even interview preparation and all these things we are doing it. And which are just initially before admission, just we want to do a psychometric analysis which just costs 750 rupees. Actually we waive off many times if the student is enrolling, but if you want to take it, just it's a nominal charges. It is not something we are the money part of it. And then we assess into that, and then once the basic analysis is done based on the country, the course, and the efforts which is required, then you enroll into the academy part of it into that. So these are my contact numbers. astuteacademy.com. You can go and you can book my appointment either on Zoom or one to one. Our offices are there in Mumbai, Pune, uh, in Ahmedabad. We have office, big office now in Ahmedabad, and these are my contact numbers. So I had a first webinar in the morning on medical. This is on academy. Now 5 o'clock we will be having a session on the pathways, various pathways, partial education in India, balance, even medical and all our pathways are there. And at 8 o'clock Germany, free education in Germany, English medium free education. Again, these are all unique programs. Nowhere my 95% of the programs are unique in India. So thank you very much in joining in large number. We will not close this session. Thank you very much.